Do you want to know the top 5 tactics that we're focusing on for our clients in my video strategy agency this year? Well, I'm going to let you in on the secret. So let's go. G'day and welcome back to the Engage Video Marketing Podcast, where I share tips, tricks and strategies to help you become a more confident video strategist. Well, it's 2023 and as I've said many times before, the world of video marketing for business is changing. And I don't want you to get left behind. So in this episode, I'm going to let you in on my video strategy agency's key focus tactics for our clients this year. The video strategies that we'll be guiding our clients towards throughout the year, and how you can potentially embrace these strategies for your own business so that you stay top of your video marketing game this year. So before we get into the specific tactics, let's talk about some of the macro trends that I'm seeing as we move into the new year. And one of the biggest shifts in attention online over the last 12 months has been towards short form vertical video platforms such as TikTok or Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. In fact, in 2022, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said that Reels are now the primary engagement growth driver for Instagram. And with 2 billion active Reels users per month on Instagram, that's no surprise. And by the end of 2022, TikTok was expected to hit 1.5 billion users. So the first major trend is to recognize that video produced in formats and styles native to these vertical short form platforms, it's going to be worth paying attention to in 2023, no doubt. The other macro trend to consider is what I like to think of as a general cultural shift in viewer behavior towards lower attention tolerances, but higher attention expectations online. So let me explain what I mean here. You see, when it comes to online video platforms and content here in the start of 2023, we're no longer in the early days of audiences engaging with video and platforms adopting a video first strategy. So instead, in this post-COVID world that we're in now, there's an accepted expectation that video can be readily and easily consumed on any device at any time during the day across multiple platforms. And because of this, I believe that we're now seeing the maturing of viewer behaviors, resulting in people having lower attention tolerance for unengaging, poor quality content. But when the content is relevant, when it's interesting, and when it's valuable to a viewer, we're also seeing much higher levels of attention on longer form content and way longer watch sessions on platforms. So in short, people these days, they have less time for rubbish content that doesn't hook their attention.
We don't have time for that.
But they are happy to give hours of attention to the right content for them. So let's think about how these macro trends feed into the video strategies that we're bullish on for 2023. So let's take a look at our top 5 here in my video agency. So first up, and tying directly into these macro trends that we just talked about, is the adoption of short-form vertical video platforms such as TikTok and Reels into our clients' wider video strategies. So for any business creating video content this year, we'll be highly recommending that production is approached with a vertical video delivery in mind. So depending on the goal for any piece of content, we'll be either producing in widescreen 16:9 as a primary deliverable, but we'll be shooting with vertical framing in mind for future repurposing. Or in some cases, in fact, probably many cases, we'll be recommending producing content specifically for vertical video platforms as a primary distribution channel. So the visual language of platforms such as TikTok and Reels and Shorts, it's different to longer form content. So as video strategists, our role is to help guide our clients to be producing content that looks and sounds and feels like it belongs on these vertical video-based platforms. So quite simply, the more native and natural that the content feels on that platform, the better it will perform.
This looks stupid, right? Yes. But if I point like this, and this, and this, and this, it's a TikTok.
Okay, tactic number 2 is one that continues to dominate in video strategy, but this year, really it's more important than ever before. And I'm talking about a strong focus on creating videos with impeccable hooks. So as I mentioned earlier, attention tolerance is way down. So if the opening seconds of your video doesn't quickly grab the attention of your ideal audience, then you quite simply have lost your chance. So I used to suggest that the opening hook of the video as being something like the first 30 seconds, but today it really is no more than 2, maybe 3 seconds before you've either won them or you've lost them. So for our video agency this year, we'll be working with our clients to produce content with multiple hooks in order to split test the winning combination. You see, in 2023, it's no longer enough to just make a great video. You'll also need to nail the hook first, or that great video might never be seen. Okay, next up, we'll be focusing on UGC, user-generated content. And this is a strategy that we'll be working with our clients on in two different ways. So first up, by planning and utilizing for genuine video content captured by customers, strategizing with our clients on creative ways to incentivize or encourage users to film themselves, reviewing or using or sharing about the product or service, or behind the scenes content showing how the business is working with the customer. See, building a UGC strategy for a business in 2023, it not only promotes fantastic and hugely valuable marketing content, but will also be building community and advocacy around the business. And this is how brands these days stand out from the rest. We'll also be tapping into the power of UGC through production of what I call UGC style content, alongside our more highly produced content strategies. Yep, while we're out there shooting with our professional cinema cameras, we'll be pulling out the iPhone and capturing some rough and ready content that can be used in various ways in a UGC style as part of a wider video strategy. We'll be building and utilizing a library of authentic real footage that it actually has an edge over highly produced video on many platforms. Now, don't get me wrong here. There is 100% still a place in a video strategy in 2023 for professional, cinematic, highly produced content. But the savvy video strategist that I know you are will also be recognizing the importance of utilizing content that doesn't always feel highly produced. All right, video strategy tactic number 4 for this year is one that, to be honest, we won't be recommending for every client, but when it fits, it's a powerful strategy that just can't be ignored. So I'm talking about long-form video podcasting combined with repurposing into short-form snippets. So as I discussed earlier, attention spans for longer-form content are there, but only when the content is hyper-relevant to the audience. So when brands and businesses or thought leaders can be empowered to capture longer, value-based content using video and publish the long-form content and then extract vertical video snippets for short-form platforms, then you've got yourself a video content powerhouse. So these longer format videos could be podcast style or expert interviews or thought leadership or video blogs, right? But producing these in a video first format and with the short form video repurposing in mind, then you'll be maximizing the results from the strategy and establishing masses of credibility, trust, and community around the brand. This is going to be a big one in 2023, I guarantee. And another big one for 2023 is a strategy that I've, to be honest, been advocating for throughout 2022 and probably the year before that as well. That is personalized one-to-one video in sales and customer retention. So in this post-COVID world that we find ourselves in, audiences are now more than ever needing to feel personal connection to the people behind the businesses that they're dealing with. And they're also more accepting and familiar with video communication methods than they were ever before. So this year, we'll be placing a lot of focus on working with our clients to integrate new video messaging processes into their sales and customer service departments. It might be video outreach, video proposals, video follow-ups, video support, request replies, video thank yous, celebrating milestones with video, and loads more. As video strategists, we've seen so much opportunity ahead this year in supporting businesses to adopt this video messaging mindset. And we'll be there to guide them, train them, and consult on best practices throughout the year. So there you go. That's our key focus for this year in my video strategy agency. So I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these tactics will you be embracing for your clients this year? Or what other video strategies are you focusing on for 2023? Let me know in the comments below this video, and while you're there, click that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, and if you're keen to develop further as a confident video strategist, I'm going to go and suggest that you go ahead and watch this video right here next. I'll see you there.